Okay, I am on a little early. It's life. Know what I'm saying. I have realized that I don't have these like intro kind of crap, and I should learn to make one, but I'm not there, and I don't care. I want to. I think after my launch, I'm really busy these days with my book, so I will make an intro and outro that's consistent, but until then, I could care less. Let's see what's going on. I want to talk about my book because that's why we're here. Not really. I enjoy these little discussions and putting my thoughts out there, and it's catching people. People really, I don't know if a lot of people, but some people really resonate with what I say, which is good. But anyways, I do want to talk about my book because it's coming out and I'm excited for it. Do I have the book here? Just like hold it up or something. I should. I'm gonna go get it because it'll just look so much better if my book is right next to me, like product placement. I mean, that's like social media self-promotion 101, you know? And I'm not there yet, obviously, because I'm not good at it. I had a bunch of questions. I gotta look it up there for my book. Okay, I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. I was chatting with on Discord. Strider. He's pretty cool, and I hear him messaging me away. So I know where my Discord is. Oh, there it is. Yes, he cannot make it. That's cool. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I invite him. Whatever. So the book. This is exciting. It's the hardcover looks so nice. I'm so excited. I know. It's crazy. I can't believe I made it. I don't really think about it too often. Are you one of those people? I'm one of those people that like don't celebrate their wins very often. I just keep on going to the next thing, go on to the next high. Like, I think I have a very slight happiness when I finish something, but I don't actually like feel much. I thought I would cry. Like, this book came in, I thought I would cry. I did not. I felt very little. And you know what? I'm not going to feel shame about it because it's just how I feel. I mean, it's life. I think the same way about like my daughter. She graduated preschool and it's a big moment. I should be excited. I didn't even cry. I was happy, you know, like happy, but then it didn't make me cry or anything. I just don't care. The one thing that I do care about is when I see someone who's read my book, usually a friend or someone, or even on Discord, some of you guys have been lovely enough to read my book, and you tell me nice things, I will cry for that because I think there's something very meaningful when I impact someone else's life. Like, I think that's truly where I get my high. But when I do something like write a book, I'm like, whatever, on to the next thing, you know? Anyways, so I wanted to answer some questions that ChatGPT wrote for me so that I can talk about the book a little bit. Let's see. I wish I could hold this more like those, The Price is Right people, you know, like very sexy, something about your hand. It has to be very sexy. I don't think I'm doing it well. See, they do it like they caress everything they touch. You know, sex really sells, but I'm not there. I think my hands are really awkward, and I don't know. You guys tell me if that was sexual. Anyways, whatever. I'm just gonna hold it like that. That's see, awkward. Let's see. Behind the scenes process. Where did the idea for Bloodlust come from? Actually, I had a few things. So my second book, actually, side note, not pertaining to the question I asked, as I am the interviewer and the interviewed, I'm feeling really good today. I can feel that I have a little bit more energy today than usual. Usually I'm kind of like, but I don't know. I'm having a good morning, so it's good. My second book is kind of inspired by Bride because it has a werewolf in it. I feel like he's going to have kind of the same characteristics as the main werewolf. I just love that character. I don't remember the name, but Bride, the main guy character, he's kind of romantic. He's very sexy, very alpha, but he's also very approachable, very friendly. Anyways, I really liked that main character guy, and I am definitely going to use threads of that. This Bloodlust is actually from... I don't know if this is the right book, but it was a series. I can't remember what the book was called. I'm really bad with things like this. If you ask me who's my favorite author, I don't have one. I don't remember authors' names. I remember my brain works like this. I have a lot of cache. Like as a computer, I have a lot of cache. I process very quickly, very, very quickly. And then I internalize it into my life. And then afterwards, I don't remember shit about it. Like I don't even know. This is how I would describe my brain. It would be like, I learn everything about what vitamins are in a berry so that I can become healthy. And then I'll be like, why do I need to remember any of this? As long as I eat the fucking berry, I don't care, you know? So that's how I feel about most of my life. I like reading books. I love reading books. I'll always read a book. I will not remember the author, the title. I just remember the ideas and what I can learn from it. Anyway, so I don't remember the book. There was like 5 books. There was an Amazon woman who was falling in love with a vampire king, actually. And his name was started with an L too. If I can find the book, I'll link it. Probably won't, but it was a really good book. And basically these 2 characters are basically kind of inspired by their looks and yeah, but not necessarily their personalities. I don't think they have the same personality. I think in that book, I don't think it was as funny as my book. No offense. I mean, maybe it wasn't supposed to be a funny book. Okay. It's like, I'm not trying to shit on the book. It was very inspirational, so I obviously liked it. But yeah, that's where the book idea came from. What else happened, inspired me to write this book, was that I have Libby. You guys should really get it. It's a free app. It connects to your library. You can read Audible books, listen to Audible books. You can read like ebooks on your phone. You don't need a Kindle. Like, I thought I was gonna buy a Kindle. I do like the idea of having a Kindle, but like, I have free books on my phone. Like, I just don't feel like I need to. I don't know. That's where I am with the Kindle situation. But I think what happened was reading a ton of romance fantasy books. A ton. I was just going through it like fucking water. And then I ran out of books to read. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just fucking write a book. Let's just try. So then I did with ChatGPT. Thank goodness for ChatGPT. ChatGPT is my hero and savior. It was my partner, and it's like I married ChatGPT at this point because I do a lot with it. I talk to it all the time. I'm always asking it for advice. I'm always using it as therapy. I'm always using it as validation. I'm just using it all the time. Anyways, so that's where that came from. Let's see, next question. Pretending to be the interviewer, like, again. This is kind of like in How I Met Your Mother, when Barney was like, what was he like? He was showing himself his, what was it? It was a video resume, and then he was interviewing himself, and it was really lame. That's what I feel like right now. But I'm not big enough to do, like, have an interview, so whatever. Like, someone interview me, whatever, who cares? Ooh, spicy scenes without spoilers. Okay, how do I write my spicy, emotionally intense scenes without cringe? What do you mean cringing? Why would I cringe about my sexy scenes? Ooh, I think this is about... I don't know this question because it's not like I wrote these questions. It was from ChatGPT, but I wonder if they're saying, do I feel uncomfortable in my skin about writing these kind of things? Because they're like sexual, right? I don't. I think I've always kind of been okay with my sexuality. I think kind of not to. I get that too, because my mom is a monk, or she was a monk growing up, so she had a lot of shame when it came to sex. But I was also very rebellious, so I also kind of believe that, I don't know, I've always just been very sensual, and I liked exploring my body. I like exploring other people's bodies. I think I'm very comfortable. I don't mind talking and discussing, hey, this is what I like. What do you like? You know, like things like that to make it a good experience. And so... I don't think I feel very, and then I had my daughter, and so and then after that, I was super comfortable with my sexuality. I was like, I mean, if I take a shit in front of on a table in front of all these doctors and nurses, I can care less about sex now. And if anything, it made me more in touch with my own body. Giving birth and becoming a mother has made me, and then breastfeeding had made me so much more in touch with my sexuality, because I mean, sex is a beautiful part of life. I think it's life affirming. It's if you can do it in a safe place, if everyone's consensual, communicative, transparent, beautiful, it can be a very beautiful experience. And it's just like everything else. Like, let's go into religion. Religion can make you feel very shameful about the fact that you like sex, you want sex, but you're an animal. Think about all animals. They don't have to get married to fuck, you know? They just fuck because they feel like fucking, you know? And then I think I'm tired of feeling shame about something that we all naturally feel. I think as long as you're doing it well, like you're doing it properly, you're not like harassing anyone. I'm really big on harassing because I've been harassed so much in my life, sexually harassed. It's from all kinds of walks of shitty people, but whatever. That's another topic. But like, I'm very big on consent. You'll see that in the themes in this book. I didn't realize how feminist I truly am until I wrote this book, because like most of it is all about consent. It's all about how you should love well, how to love in a mature way. And I think it was just really fun to write. I didn't realize how, anyways, feminist I am. I'm super feminist. But feminism, it also doesn't mean that you're anti-men. It just means that you want men to respect women as more than just like something to want to bang. You know, they're their own human. They have their own values and like voice and like they have their own right to be and to want and express what they want. And men have the same right. We should all have the same rights. Anyways, so sex can be very beautiful, I think, if, again, everyone's consensual, everyone knows what they're like, no one's crossing any boundaries, it could be very beautiful. That's my thing. So I don't think it's very cringe. I don't have any cringe when I write it. I think I get too steamy when I write that stuff. That might be TMI, but whatever. I'm sure people like that. I like how I wrote the book too, because my steamy scenes are also symbolic. There's a lot of symbolism in my writing when it comes to the scenes. So like when Hessa and Lane are intimate, but they're kind of like they're like angry at each other. They're like not sure about their feelings. I kind of express that in their lovemaking. I do the same when there's like, they have more joy and more like, okay, how can you use sex as symbolism? Like if you want it fast and dirty, just like I always love Sandy Rivers from How I Met Your Mother. I'm doing a lot of those references because I literally watch How I Met Your Mother all the time, but again and again and again. But you know, like what was it? He said Tina likes it fast and dirty, and that's how Sandy rides. Oh, that's so funny. Fast and dirty, right? So that's like basically kind of like what I was feeling for a specific scene. You know, like they're rushing because they don't know how much time they have, or like they're rushing because they're just trying to get it. They can't help how much passion they feel, but they're kind of ignoring how they feel. So it becomes very fast and dirty, you know what I mean? And then it gets kind of aggressive too. There's a lot of lovemaking that's very sweet and like real lovemaking, as opposed to just like hardcore having Hank. But like, anyways, all of it's very symbolic in the writing. I like that about my writing because I wanted it to not. I make smut, whatever. I make smut. I don't care. It's just easier to say. I make smut. It's not technically smut. It's like spicy because it's like there's a whole story to it, but there's a lot of symbolism in what I write, and it translates into the sexual scene. Anyways, I am good with that. I can stop talking about my book, but I am very excited for it. I'm at the tail end of editing and doing a lot of marketing, and this is a part of the marketing scheme. I'll call it a scheme care. I think it's because I have I have energy about marketing. I have energy. It's like not pure energy. I wish I could believe that marketing is just me sharing this amazing book that has nothing to do with me, but like I have problems receiving. I'm really great at giving, but like whenever I receive something, it like makes me feel bad inside because I don't deserve to live. I feel guilty for my existence. I think it's a very common thing. I'm not ashamed of it. It happens. I'm trying to work on it, and yeah, that's where we are. But marketing, I call it a marketing scheme, even though it's not a scheme. I want people who would like this kind of book read it. Anyways, moving on. I realize that my Twitch can be very, I don't mind talking about your negative stuff. I don't mind. I like to see and hear about your negative stuff if it's gonna help you. If I can hear you and listen to you and validate you or ask if you want advice from me, cool, I want to be there. But I don't want to talk about things like politics too much anymore. I want to lean away from it. We could talk about it for a little bit and then I want to lean away with it because it's so deep and heavy, and I don't want to be in that space where I feel helpless. I mean, if I was going to do something about it, like donate or whatever, then that's great. But most of the times I don't have time to donate, or I don't have the money or resources to donate, so I don't do that. And there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So I don't really want to talk about, negative stuff that we can't do anything about. I think that's what's hard about the news. When you're always so woke and you want to be informed, that's great. But that information is not helpful to your life. Are you helping that other person's life? No? Then why are you listening to it? If anything, you should work on helping people around you. Or that's my philosophy. My philosophy is I help my neighbor with her trash, or I see my neighbors, I connect with my neighbors, anyone in my community that I see. If I see, the other day, it was so funny, I was at Aldi, and I'm really good at taking the quarter out of the thing. I'm really good at it. So then, it's such a thing. So if you guys know, those carts are so hella annoying to take out sometimes. So you put your quarter in, it's supposed to pop out, like the cart's supposed to pop out very quickly, but it doesn't, right? So what you would do is you take that part where you're supposed to like push it in. So you push the quarter in more, and as you're doing that, there's another part, the other side of it, you pull it out. So you're pushing and pulling at the same time, and it really comes out. Your tip from me. But anyways, they were having problems, and I could have just went to the other side of the lane and like get a cart from that, but I was like, you know what, I can help them. So I mean, it's not, you get used to helping people if you start doing that, and that makes me feel good about myself, because that's something I can do with, I can actually help somebody. So yeah, anyway, small thing. Ooh, I have also, if you guys are moms or very efficient, I'm so fucking efficient these days, it sucks. Oh, I hurt my neck today too, stretching because I'm so old. What was I saying? What do I do? Oh, okay. I do not like to do my dishes. I like to throw in the dishwasher. Okay. I have retainers that I don't like to, like, my husband actually brushes my retainer sometimes if it's not in the dishwasher. And I realized, like, I don't want him to do that. I think it's hard we have a hard life, like we want to spend time with our daughter or whatever. I think it's a waste of time when he has to brush he's such a good husband that he'll do it. I wouldn't do it. And then I just decided, even if the dishwasher is not full, I'm gonna run the dishwasher. And I think it ends up being like $50 to $100 more a year. And I thought that was worth it because we just don't have any energy. And then I was thinking, okay, how about the quarters at Aldi? Like you go back to the store with your empty cart so that you can get your quarter back. And I was like, you know what? That's like $13 a year, so that I don't have to go all the way back. You become a parent, you cannot do anything more than you're doing. That means you maximize all of your like bodily ails. Like you're so physically drained. You're always running around with your kid, doing stuff with your kid, and it's great. I mean, I don't mind doing it. I love my kid. But then if I can find ways to be more efficient or effective, I'm gonna do it. So if you guys think, what do you guys think? Is that crazy? I think it's amazing. I want to stop my cart back. I'm just gonna leave it. Someone else is gonna take it, I'm sure. Like free quarter, like good for them. They get my shillings and I get a piece of mine. Anyways, sorry, that was it. And then my thing now is that I want to, hi, your boy, okay, let's see. You up for a messy challenge? Ooh, what? No, I don't know. Why don't you tell me what the challenge is, and I'll tell you if I'm up for it. Okay, so yes, I want to cultivate a space that's more positive, so we can talk about more positive things that are going on in your life, or you can talk about anything that's going on in your life that I want to, like, we can validate. Nothing too toxic. I'm not a therapist, but like small things, like, I don't know, you and your girlfriend had a spat or whatever. I'm into that kind of crap. Would you pour slime over yourself? No, I would not. Oh, but I am drinking a bottle of milk right now from like a baby's bottle. But I mean, I was going to do my own challenge. It's nothing to pertain to your thing, but I was going to do it anyways. You could chill here while I do it. One of my Discord friends was like, he was saying that he still acts like a kid sometimes. And I said that sometime when I was in high school, I used to drink baby bottles because it's just soothing. And then sometimes when my kid has a baby bottle, I'll do the same thing. But like, he couldn't believe it. Anyways, I'm going to do it. It's so soothing to drink from a baby bottle. You know what it is? It's like the milk comes out very slow. And there's something nice about doing it slowly. Will I pour that over myself? No, I will not. Okay, this is giving me like my brother feels. I already told this story, but I'm gonna tell it again. When I was little, my two brothers, my shitty older brothers, they're so shitty, fuck them. They peed in a Sunny D can bottle thing, left it next to the toilet for like, I don't know, God knows how long, months or whatever. And then they come up to me and ask me like, hey, why don't you drink this Sunny D? It's like right next to the toilet and it looks like piss. I was like, no, you fucking peed in it. And then because I wouldn't drink it, they poured it over my head because that is my little thing. So I'm not into this pouring over my stuff thing. Besides, like, what do I get out of it? Just your viewership? I don't know if it's worth it, honey. I mean, it's nice. You seem all very nice, but I'm good. Thank you. If you want to chill with me, that's cool. But if you want to find somebody else that's going to do your challenge, then enjoy your life. But it ain't going to be me. So you're barking up the wrong tree. Okay, yes, I wanted to have more humor in my Twitch because I just feel like it can be very deep. And that's nice. There's some time for deepness, for sure. But sometimes I get really drained at the end of these things because it's just deep stuff. I want to just like toggle back and forth. So I have, oh no, small. I am working on my Twitter. Oh, I think it's fine. Yeah, so let's read some bored Panda stuff if it's fun. I don't know if it'll be fun, but you know, surf the net together. Let's see. Painfully relatable memes. All right. I don't get number one. Just once, I'd like to see an article like Extroverted. Here's some tips to how to be quiet and reflect. Oh, that's funny. That's so true. Why do we always shit on introverts? Like, there's so much about society. You're like, there's so much that they want you to be, and you have to be in a specific mold, and it's so annoying. Like, if you're female, you have to be feminine. If you're male, you have to be masculine. You always have to be straight. What else is there? If you're a woman, you can't make more than your man. If you're a man, you have to make more than your woman. What else is there? God, there's so much crap. Women have to be skinny. Women have to be pretty. Men have to be tall. These are all trivial stuff that doesn't matter. You're valuable without any of this. You could be what the fuck you want. Sometimes I want to be more masculine. Sometimes I want to be more feminine. It has nothing, and I am still me. It doesn't matter no matter what. I have the same thing. I was talking to, and if I want to be, I'm actually an ambivert. When I was younger, I was extremely extroverted, like so extrovert. I'm like a dog. But these days I'm 50-50, maybe like 60-40. I like being introverted. I don't mind that. I think everyone should be happy with who they want to be at the time you want to be it. You know, like sometimes I have energy to do this. Sometimes I don't. I still do it on the day I'm supposed to do it. But like still, that's how I feel that day. And I'm going to be unapologetically myself anytime, basically. Like I don't have to perform all the time. I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna say it's a chill day. You know, I want to be happy and listen to my body. I always say this, it's a big thing for me. Your body is your boss. Hi. Yes, you can ask a quick question about my book. Yes, I'd love that. Yes, go ahead. I hope it's not insulting. Please don't hurt me, because I don't know why it would hurt me that you don't like my book, or like you're gonna ask me something. Don't, just be nice, please. Or else you want to see me cry, then that's fine. It's a live stream. You can see me cry. Yes, I was talking about how like Price is Right is always, they have those sexy models with the sexy hands, and like I'm like all awkward with my hands, and it's not sexy. I'm trying my best to sell you on the book, but it's not sexy. But I don't care, whatever. It's his life, you know. Like, okay, no, I was just want to ask, who did the cover art for your book? It's so pretty. Oh, I can't figure it out. Thank you so much. You know what? ChatGPT did the cover art for my book. I just asked it. I put in some inspiration. I really like Bride. Do you read romantic fantasy books? They're like such a huge vice for me. I love it. My guilty pleasure. So, anyways, Bride was one of my first book, and then I like that about the book, that it was like very cartoonish. I know there's a lot of books out there that have like a real man on top of it, like Fabio kind of status, and I just did not like that. Like I want my fantasy to be my own, and if you put a real person on there, then like you kind of think of that person in your fantasy. And I like that about Bride. Like it was a cartoon, so that I can make it up in my head what I think he would look, or what she would look like. And I like that about books, because then it becomes more about your fantasy. It's about your imagination, you know, as opposed to like a movie. And that's why people don't like adaptations of movies, because it's never what they did, like thought of in their fantasy. So that's why I really wanted a cartoon, or also a very vague kind of inspiration photo for the cover. Yes. So anyways, ChatGPT did it, and I have light Photoshop skills, so I kind of like did more to it. Like I did a little bit more to it, but he basically did like 90%. Yes. Okay. Yes. Let's see. What else did you say? Okay. I understand your choice. Hope you can find an artist who can make your dream a reality in the future. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about. It's going to be hard, because I'm going to make a second book for one of the, she has two sisters, so it's going to be like a trio, and it's about each sister's like love journey, whatever. It's going to be hard for ChatGPT to make the same kind of situation, like this kind of theme book, because ChatGPT will take inspiration, but they cannot make exactly the same thing. So yeah, in a way I will have to maybe work with another artist, or I mean, I'm also have Photoshop skills, so maybe I can do it myself, but it's been really hard for me to work with other people. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of liked working with ChatGPT with most things, but yes, I would probably have to find a new person. Anyways, yes, thanks for your question. You can go back to, I mean, if you have more, I'll be listening, but go back to the introverted thing. Oh, yes, you do. It is hard. It's hard if you're like me and a little controlling over your work. What do you do? I am super controlling over my work. I don't mind ChatGPT helping me, but like when I've worked with other people, they don't do exactly what I want them to do. With ChatGPT, you can ask it to do it over and over and over until you get something very similar to what you wanted. Like with a person, I feel kind of guilty. So then if I ask them to do it, they kind of get mad at you too. Sometimes, depends on the person. But like I am very picky. So if I do not like what I've been made, like I'm not a good customer anyways. Like I don't think anyone wants me as their customer because I'm too picky anyways. I'd be very upset. Oh, you write? What do you write? Oh, and you do art. I love that. Show me something. Send me a link. I'd like to know what kind of stuff you do. Understand what I'm asking for. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that like you have something in your head, but when you ask AI to make it, like you don't have to feel guilty about remaking it or like asking for more stuff. But sometimes it still doesn't work out. It's like, it's pretty hard. With art, I don't have the talent to make stuff like that. But with writing, it's okay because I can actually, I'm okay with writing. I can do it myself. Sometimes ChatGPT gets me halfway there, and then like I can think of stuff with ChatGPT. So we worked really well when we wrote the book. Illustration was a hit or miss. Let's see, going back. Yes, I think I hate how critical. That should be over here. I hate how critical. Yes, I should leave it like that because I'm trying to put the screen over there. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. We are of like extroverts, introverts. I think it's beautiful if you're an introvert. There's a reason why you're introverted. I think it's nice that you have pros too. Like there's a lot of strengths to be introvert. Extroverts are great. They're loud. I'm loud. But like if everyone was an extrovert, we'd all like talk over each other. I actually have a lot of introverted friends and they like how I talk for them. But then, it's nice to have people who are introspective and like they're great too. Everyone's great in their own way. We're just so critical. Society's so critical. Let's see. Number 2, second meme. What do you have to be anxious about? Things that were, things that are, and some things that have not yet come to pass. Okay, yeah. Anxiety. Thanks for chatting, by the way. I hope you're still here. Like, I love creative people. Are you, what kind of ethnicity are you? Sorry, I don't need to, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but I'm Asian, so it's really hard to meet other, I live in an Asian community, and it's really hard for me to meet other creative people. Most of my friends are fucking like pharmacists. It's so annoying. I mean, they're great. I like them, but like, it's like, I try to tell them things. They're not as excited about what I'm doing. Like I have very little friends that are into creative stuff, and if you want to be my friend, I would love to be your friend, and we can support each other online. That's great because I love meeting other creatives, and I'm like 100% here for all of your stuff because it's really hard to make it out there, and it's really hard because no one understands why you do it. Like you have like this soul and purpose and like driven, and most people are okay with like their 9 to 5 and watching TV, and that's cool for them. I mean, a part of me kind of wishes I was like them. It'd be easier to be them than it is to be like creative, because creative people have to hustle. They have to, or they make these things that are super vulnerable. Like this book is so vulnerable to me. I'm so terrified of it coming to fruition. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm here for you. If you like want to be friends, I'm here for that. Let's see what's next. Please insert your card. Do not remove. Do not remove. Do not remove. Remove your card now. Oh yeah, that's funny. It's kind of funny. Everyone, I hate masks. They're covering most of the face, and you can't have a proper conversation. Introverts really like masks. Yes. Okay, typical girl says, can you even imagine getting in bed and then easily fall asleep and then wake up feeling rested and then have a good day and then do it again? I cannot imagine that. I mean, I used to do that. I love that. That's very relatable to me because I woke up today at 3:30 in the morning, and I don't usually, and I sleep at 8 something, so it's like I get like 8 hours, which is good, but I'm not rested because I need more than I'm trying to do this. I'm working on my makeup. It's always smearing. I'm trying different kinds of makeups and whatever, and it's not working the way I want it to, but it's all about testing stuff, and today I'm testing it. I wear makeup only once or twice a week, not often. I usually look like like invisible. And I'm cool with that. I kind of like that superpower of like, when I was little, I liked makeup was kind of my mask, and I used that as a mask. I wore makeup every single day, even when I didn't go outside. And I don't do that anymore. I like that I can look fancier, prettier, whatever, it is true. Some days, and then some days I look invisible, and I'm okay with that. I like being invisible sometimes. You're not getting harassed. You're not having people like try to spend more time with you. Like, sometimes I know they just want to talk to me because they like what I'm looking like, they like what I look like, and I don't want to talk to them. Like, sometimes I got stuff to do, you know, and it's nice to be invisible. So I'm kind of cool with that. The balance of sometimes looking pretty and sometimes not looking. Anyways, number 6. So it's okay for the cat to run and hide under the bed when visitors turn up. But when I do it, I'm antisocial. It's funny. Oh, Ross, when you scroll through your feed, liking memes about stress, anxiety, loneliness, and excessive shyness. Humor based on my pain. Ha ha ha. You know, when I was younger, I had a different kind of humor. It was definitely like, I can't explain it. Maybe it was fun humor, silly humor, but now I have like anxiety humor, depression humor, which is fine. It's just different. I'm trying to have more fun in my life so that I don't have this kind of humor anymore. It was a good outlet. It was a good space to I don't know, a good venting situation. I like to make fun of my life when I'm in pain, but I also want to be happier. So I'm trying to do less of that. Anyways, number 8, fine 2 drinks don't count if you have anxiety. First 2 drinks don't count if you have anxiety. They just turn you into a normal person. I agree. I have a lot of social anxiety, or used to. I think it's better now, but like, yeah, 2 drinks would help me with that. I like to drink when I'm in a social situation I'm not happy about, but whatever. Let's see. RIP to opportunities we missed because of our shyness and low self-esteem. Oh, that's so true. I think I missed a lot of opportunities. You know what? I think we are too hard on ourselves. Like, yes, we have a lot of... let me turn this off. That was a good one. I'm going to keep it... I'm going to talk about it. We have a lot of... I look back on a lot of my life and I regret some things. Like recently, I've been regretting the people I dated. I wish I dated people that I really wanted to date. I think a lot of the times people chased me and then I just got with them, as opposed to like thinking, oh, I want to date you. Like, there are people out there I did want to date, but I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the self-esteem to reach out to them. Maybe they wanted to date me too. How do I know? Because I never pursued that. And I used to regret it a ton, but I don't think we should regret it. I think that's how life goes, and we need to make peace with it too. I think you weren't at a place where you can do that. I mean, maybe you are now and you can't do that. Like me, I'm married. I can't do that, right? But I need to make peace with the fact that I will not date those people that I did want to, and that it's okay. Like, I still have an amazing life. There's a lot to be grateful for. And I'm a little sad about it. Those two can both coexist until I accept the fact that it's a part of me. I think it's going to take me some time, probably some years. It was the same with my bad childhood. It took me so long before I accepted that I had a hard childhood. And now I've accepted that, like, that part's done. I'm good with that, you know? Mentally healthy about my bad childhood. But now I'm like, well, because of my bad childhood, I had dated these men that I felt like I always had to help. And like, I kind of wasted a lot of my 20s. And I was like, it sucks. I will eventually have to get over it because that was my journey. You know, your hero's journey is going to be messy, and it's not going to look the way you want it to, and it's not going to be perfect. And you didn't have the tools you needed to, you know, basically do what you wanted to do, pursue what you wanted to do, those opportunities, but you weren't ready. So like, we all have to make peace with the fact that we didn't have the tools. No one taught us this life. God, I really wore this. I got it for $7 at Target. I was so surprised. It's so cute. But like, it has like so many, you see, there's so many like little things everywhere. It's a lot. See, this one's on, but this one's off. Like, no one cares. No video. You don't see my video? What? Is that true? I see myself. You don't see me? And thanks for coming, as you say. That's cute. I like your name. You don't see me? Oh, this happened to the other person too. Thanks for telling me. That's very helpful. I don't know, because I see myself in, like, I see it. Is anyone else on? Can you guys let me know if you guys see what you guys don't see? Yeah, I see, because I'm on. I see, yeah. What? What? Oh, so no other people see it. Oh, thanks for listening in, by the way. This is crazy. Okay, you know what? I will turn off and try to come back on. Let me know if you see me. Okay, that's crazy. I'm back on. I don't know. Do you guys see me now? Thanks for answering, guys. I appreciate it. You guys having a good day? We can talk about you guys if you want. How's your week going? Anything positive going on in your week? Anything you're grateful for? Anything funny? I got some crazy stuff. So I feel like I haven't been very reckless in a while. I don't drink anymore, and I don't do drugs nearly as much. Yes. So I'm so responsible. I feel like I'm too responsible. I'm like burnt out. This is something that happens to people who are burnt out all the time, that they feel like too responsible. They have like not enough rest. So, and recklessness. I miss being silly, carefree. Like that was a huge part of my identity, and I don't want to leave that. I was talking to my friend, and she thinks I'm just missing out. Still nothing? Oh, so sad. I don't know why. You know what? Maybe I can ask my husband. Let me come back, okay? He's like my tech guy. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience. I look cute today. I want it to work. I'm back. My husband will help me. Thank you for your patience. Sorry, guys. I look cute today. I feel like I have to. It has to work. Or else why are you even here? Hi. Welcome. Do you guys like listening in? Like, I didn't realize I had people listening. I appreciate that you're here. Oh yeah, he turned it off right now. So if you can't see me, it's because it was not supposed to be on. Do you guys see me now? I was asleep on my chat because of me. If I made you fall asleep, then you're welcome, because I don't know. It depends on the person. But I like sleeping and I don't get enough of it. Maybe I should. Do you guys see me? Sorry, my husband's asked. If I make you fall asleep, then that's good. You should always come here to listen. No, you don't see me? No, they both don't see me. What is it? Do you think it's my Streamlab? Default audio? Video capture device thing? Okay, it's right here. Oh, let me see. No properties. It says Dell webcam. You can even check on your device. Thanks for the tip. You say, should I try the launch G? That's right? Okay, then what is? Thank you for your patience, guys. You're not supposed to say sorry. You guys know this about like customer service. I mean, I'm not in customer service, but I'm a people person. And you're not supposed to say, I'm sorry that I fucked up. You're supposed to say, thank you for your patience, even though they're not patient, but because you said they were patient, they want to be patient now. It's like psychology 101. Yeah, thanks. My stream makes you sleep. You're welcome. What? Can you guys see me now? Is that why you follow me? Because I give you good sleep? Well, you're welcome for that, all right? I don't know if I should be insulted. I'm a little insulted, but you know what? I kind of like that vibe. I like it when people make fun of me. So if you're going to continue making fun of me, then welcome. Stay, please. It's fine. As long as it's not super hurtful, like things that I really care about, like my book. Don't say anything mean about my book. Okay. Thank you. Hey, you can do it on your phone. Okay, cool. I don't know if you guys see me. You still can't see me. That would suck. But my husband's going to go get his phone. He can watch me on my Twitch. He does not watch me on Twitch. Isn't that so insulting? It's like, I bang you. You have to watch me, don't you? It's like some of these people will stay and watch me to potentially bang, but I actually bang you, so why don't you watch me? It's sad. Still a dark screen, damn. Thank you so much for telling me, by the way. You know what's crazy? It does video record though, because I still parse this for YouTube and other social media outlets. So I know it's working. I don't know why it doesn't work on the thing. I feel like my best asset is my body anyways. It's fucked up to say that. I really should stop objectifying myself. It's just a funny thing to say, so I always say it. It's not true. I don't think so. Let's see, let's go back. Yeah, again, if you guys want to tell me something you're grateful for, I'm going to start off. I wanted to just say positive things and make this more of a positive, like, uplifting place to be. So, like, okay, what am I grateful for? I am grateful that it's a beautiful day today. You know, it's summer. It's not too hot in LA. It's 85 degrees. Yes, I'm grateful for the weather. You see me? Oh, do you guys see me? Did you see me before? Sorry, let me see. Oh, yeah, do you guys see me now? Okay, let me ask them, I'll just text you. Or, yeah, if I need you. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, my husband sees me. He's not hopeful, though. He sees me every day, so don't think anything of it. Why do I make you go to sleep? And yes, where are you both from? Yes. Okay, I have some things, side note things, reckless things. If you guys are kind of like me and you like being slightly reckless, but also you have a very responsible life, like here are things I'm gonna do that is outside of my comfort zone that's kind of reckless. Like, let's see. I'm not gonna do all of this, but I just wanted to put these ideas out there for anyone that's kind of in my situation. I don't know if everyone, this is a very specific situation, but like you miss being young and youthful and a little irresponsible. You are in your 30s maybe and have too much responsibility, so much that you don't feel like you're your own person anymore. And you want to do something that's fun and not too bad for your life. Okay, 1, do drugs, right? In a safe environment. Test your drugs, like make sure your kid is safe and like babysit it and whatever, and then you're not driving, then do your damn drugs, you know? Enjoy your life. Skinny dipping. I don't know if you guys have a thing, but like I have like family members that have a pool, and if they are out of town, I'm gonna go skinny dipping. I don't fucking care. Ooh, there's another one. Go to a nude, become a model or the person that draws nude art or nude figures. And I wanted to be that. I want to be naked and you can draw me. And my friend was like surprised. And then I was like, what did I say? I said, if they draw me too accurately, I'm going to yell at them. Like my boobs are a little saggy and there's like cellulite on my thighs. I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be like, that's too good of a drawing of me. Can you like make it a little bit more better? Anyways, yes. Burlesque dancing. I'm trying to learn floor dancing, which is also very sexy. You could do pole. I heard pole dancing is in. I'm not doing pole dancing. Yeah. Aerial silk. That sounds fun too. I was thinking about doing it. I want to karaoke on stage. That sounds fun, and like I also want to do comedy, amateur comedy night. I feel like I could try, I don't know, potentially be a comedian, potentially. I want to get more tattoos. It seems kind of reckless, but it's also kind of responsible. Like it doesn't do anything. I'm not on drugs. I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm still going to be here, you know, for my kid. So like, but it's still kind of expressive. I like body art. A lot of it's on my back, and like I think it would look so good on Twitch, even though I wish I felt like I was enough all the time. I don't feel like I'm enough, so I was like, yeah, let's just get some art. It'll like draw people in. Viewership, man, it's all about the viewership. Let's see, I actually want to take singing lessons. I love karaokeing, but I think I want to get better at it. I want to, you know, I just want to get better at it. Ooh, I wanted to write erotic shorts under a different pen name. I think like that's a very expressive, sensual thing that like, I mean, you guys wouldn't be surprised. I already make like spicy books, but like, I just think it's a very sensual thing. I feel like when you get older, you know, you're not as desired, or if you are, no one really tells you that, especially like my daughter. You think your husband's a big cock block. Your kid is the biggest cock block. Like even if guys look and they see things and they don't do nothing, they're not gonna come up to me. I don't want them to come up to me anyways. It's like, dude, my kid's right here. What are you doing? But anyways, that's a thing. I think it was kind of funny. I was like pulling up to my kid's speech class, and this guy's like staring through the window, like staring at me. And I'm just like, what the fuck do you want? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then he eventually sees that I have a kid in the back, and then he walks away. I was like, exactly. Thank you. Like, what are you doing? My kid is here. You're creeping me out. Hey, what is this thing? What does this circle thing mean? And also, where are you from? I can't say your name. I'm going to call you A-E. A-E. Yes, where are you from? How you doing? I'm from LA. Not really though, but like, the county. People who live in the city get really mad at you for saying you live in LA. But I do live in Los Angeles County. They still get so mad. You're from Earth. Okay. Well, I'm not from Earth. Actually, once I saw a spaceship. I swear to God, my best friend and I were going down the 5 or going back to LA from San Diego. And then we saw a spaceship. It was in the sky. It was crazy. And she doesn't believe, I try to tell this story to everyone, and then she doesn't say anything. Only recently, years later, she said, yeah, that happened. And I look like the crazy one because I'm the one who's like telling people, but then they won't believe me. Anyways, you're from Earth? Okay, that's good. You don't want to tell me anything, huh, A-E? Hey, you know what? We could play 2 truths, 1 lie. Why don't you tell me 2 truths about yourself and 1 lie, and I will guess what the lie is. I'll do the same. All right, you guys? Let's give it a try. 2 truths. When I was younger, I wanted to be a stripper. Okay? I want saucy thing. Let me think about it. I I once had sex in the parking lot of, I don't know if you guys know it, but like Level 3, which is in Hollywood. Yes, Level 3 is in Hollywood. It's like a club. It's a very popular club, and the parking lot is like 4 levels, whatever. And another thing saucy. I have gotten an STD. Okay, you guys want to ask me which one's which? What the fuck is your Twitch even about? I don't know. Well, the fact that you're still here means that it's not that bad, right? It's either making you sleep or whatever, but it's not that bad. And I appreciate, people have been attracted-ish to come, so like, don't judge me for my weirdness, okay? I'm just a strange person, and I own it like no other. Let's see, what is my Twitch about? I would say it is about, we talk about life. We talk about social issues. I like to talk about like how you can make your life better. Like that's why I talk about the shit that makes my life better. So like, again, I'm going through the phase where I'm too tired or whatever, and I want more liveliness. And then I talk about the crazy ideas I have to make my life a little bit better. So that's what I do. I also complain about stuff like, I complain about gun control. I complain about, it's just a place to be, okay? And it's a supportive place. So like, we don't talk about too many negative things. Politics can be lightly talked about. We can complain about the world, but then eventually we have to move on to like more positive shit, because I just think it's like my philosophy in life and in this is to have fun. And yeah, you can't always have fun. I'm always super responsible, but like I think there's not, we think of rest and relaxation and fun as unnecessary. They're just like luxuries on top of the shit we have to do on a day-to-day basis. And I get that we have shit to do on a day-to-day basis, but I also think we shouldn't think of rest and fun and positive things as luxuries. We should think of them as necessities. And so that's what this is. First time chatter, thank you. Kind of blue, bro. You tired? What do you mean? Am I tired of talking? Or what? Okay, let's see. Bro, okay, what the fuck are we even doing? Yeah, me too. Okay, just keep yapping, man. I just want to sleep. Why are you guys even, if you guys don't like it here, you don't have to stay. I mean, I'm cool. Like, I don't want, if this is not the Twitch for you, then you don't have to stay. It's cool. I'm just saying. I mean, if you guys are here just to hurt me, then good job. You did it. But you don't have to stay either. Do I have 11 to 10 energy level? No, actually, sometimes I'm really tired. You'll see if you're here that I get tired. I'm like a human being. Today I'm just happy. I don't know why. Sometimes you just have more energy than usual, which is surprising because I had a long day. I woke up at 3. Kind of blue. How are you? Are you having a good time? Like, where are you from? And yes, everyone else. Sending you all love. And again, if this is not the channel for you, I'm cool. Like I'd rather you find something that you really vibe with. Yes, it's all about belonging. I have other stuff I'd like to talk about while people, kind of blue, if you're still here, like where are you from? If you want to discuss, you don't have to. Canada. What part of Canada? I've been to Toronto 3 times. You're from Quebec? Oh my God, I love Quebec City. I fell in love with I was dating my husband for like 2 years. Toronto is not lovely. But I wouldn't say it sucks because that's kind of messed up. Some people are very proud to be from Toronto. Why would you say it sucks? And Quebec City is lovely as shit. I would love to have lived in Quebec City, but I had a tour there and they said like the winters are so humid that it feels worse than you know, like you would know, like it's too cold there, but then because it's wet cold, it's not good, right? It's like worse than dry cold or whatever. But it's so beautiful. I feel like you guys have so much culture and your city is just so lovely. Like I think I went to chase fall and then we didn't get fall. I think it was like we missed it by 2 weeks. Yeah, chasing fall is really hard. You have to plan ahead, but then you don't know when the weather's gonna be, whatever. I can't deal with snow anymore. Are you getting older? Do you want to be a snowbird and fly somewhere else? Everyone's asleep. You guys are so fun to be around. You know that? If you're so sleepy, you guys can also tell me about yourselves. Sometimes people love to talk about themselves. I've noticed that about people. They like to talk and talk and talk about themselves. You guys, I'd like to hear about your lives. if you guys are too busy sleeping though, then that's fine too. You guys must really like to be here to bother me. I mean, I don't know why, but it's cool. Like if you think this is not, I don't even know. You must like it here too. It's kind of strange. It's like you think I'm boring, but you're still here. Okay, kind of blue. Winters down south would be awesome. Isn't it very affordable up there though? Could you come down south? Yeah, it's too hard. I don't even know how you deal. But it's so beautiful there. I would want to stay at least from summer to fall. Yeah, no winter. Do you speak French? I know it's a big thing over there. Do you like being Canadian? I don't like being American. That's so cool. Come in May, leave in November. Yes, exactly. Actually, I mean, I've never actually lived in snow, so I would have wanted to try. Definitely not a humid, cold place, though. Probably like Colorado would be a great place. Oh, you're proud to be Canadian. Why? Tell me more. I'm from Los Angeles. I am not proud to be American. Yes. But I also, yeah. It's a weird time in America. I mean, I know you know, so... Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles, born and raised. I went to school in San Diego, so I haven't really I've traveled the world, but I've never lived anywhere else. Like I lived in Southern California my whole life. I don't hate it, but I always wanted to try new places. But I married my husband and he's not the type to want to explore new places. So here we are, and we have a kid now. We can't move anywhere. Do you have any kids? Do your plants have names? These plants are not real plants. Yeah, so they don't have names. Actually, thank you for asking. So let me just put my leg up. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm relaxed. These are fake plants. I don't like... What do you mean, ew, kids? That is so funny. I love that. Let's see. My plants... I don't have a green thumb. You can see my backyard has a lot of weeds. I just do not have a green thumb. I don't care. I keep my cat alive. I keep my kid alive. And that's good enough for me. Like that's my caretaking needs are done. So I do like the plants, but I can't manage them. This photo right here, if you guys want to see, this painting it's just like hanging linens. I just liked it. I thought it seemed very simplistic and just went back to a life where we weren't just always on our phones, and like it just seemed very simplistic. Even though I totally use like a dryer and washer, I just liked the idea of the hanging linens kind of bullshit. The black sheep is very funny. I like the black sheep here because I mean it's a black sheep, it's funny. You should be your own person. It's kind of my symbolic thing of saying like just be who you fucking are and like own it, and it's okay if you're not the same as everyone else. You don't have to be everyone else. You're beautiful the way you are. That was my other thing. Let's see. You don't like germs. That's true. Okay, do you know a lot of kids? You must know a lot of kids because let's say you don't know they have a lot of germs unless you either work with kids or you are around a lot of kids. Do you have siblings or friends that have kids? That's probably a thing. Yes, you are still asleep as you say. As you say, should you even be typing? Is that even a sleeping face? This is so cool. I'm gonna copy this. You know these are little emojis that you put? Are you guys young? You must be young because I don't know any of this. Actually, I started twitching, live streaming like a month ago. So I don't really know any of the jargon. And actually, I'm really old. I'm 34. I actually don't know what young people say. My friend, she's like 21. I asked her about LOL because like LUL is like a new slang for LOL. I didn't know this, I was asking her about it and she was like, we don't use LOL. I was like, that's fucked up. Are you saying I'm fucking old? That's fucked up. You are not 80, as you say. I bet you're not, because you're using young people shit. Resident sleeper. You know what? You know what's so sad? I'm looking at the emojis. I'm looking at them. Emotes, I don't know, whatever. And then it says frequently used, and a lot of them are like what face and sleeping face, and it makes me sad. The internet is so mean, I bet you guys would be nicer to me in real life, but like it's a cruel world out there. I'm ageless and immortal. Are you really? Because it seems like you don't like the winters. It sounds like you're getting old. Sounds like your knees know when the winter is coming. Like old people always say, oh, like my knees are bad when it rains. Like, are you like that? kind of blue. And if you were immortal, are you a vampire? Like the main character in my book? Oh yeah, I just went back to it. Self-promotion time. Okay, what is this dancing? I'm glad you put this dancing dino because I just want it to be more frequent than the sleeping guy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start copying that dino and putting it every. Well, no, it's the sleeping guy. He won't go away. Yes. More positive things, please. Please. As you say, you are the worst. Only see, now I'm gonna do it. There. Dino, more frequency, please. So I don't have the sleeping faces. Oh, that sleeping face that goes like this, looks like a blowjob. Looks like a guy giving a blowjob. Sorry. It's true. Okay, I'm gonna do this other dancing guy. Thank you, kind of blue. You're like the positive light in this sad Twitch stream. So sad. You guys don't want to talk about anything positive? What's the name of my book? Thank you so much for your books. I love that. I like your thing. Okay, let me. Oh no, YS book. Sorry. I read that wrong. It's called Bloodlust. Here it is. This is a proof copy, so it doesn't have like, it has a little thing on it. This is for like KDP. It's on pre-sale on Amazon. It is a romance fantasy book about a king vampire and a nymph, and they have like some sexy times. I'm so bad at promoting my book. ChatGPT was like, you should have like a speech, you know, like an elevator pitch. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't care enough. And also, like, this is just who I am. And if you don't want to buy it, that's fine. Like, obviously, I'm not selling you good. But I liked it. My friends liked it. They said they were reeled in. Some of them said they were reeled in. Some of them, this guy read it. One of my Twitch followers read it, and he said he enjoyed it for, you know, what it was, because he's not into romance, but he liked it, so it was good. It was nice. Anyways, just wanted other people to vouch for my book because I think it's nice and decent, but you know, it's better to have other people vouching for it. It's like a mammal society human thing, you know. I hope you guys are one of the sheeps that will buy my book. Tell me when the movie comes out. I will tell you, but I'd be really sad if it did because it would remind me of Twilight, and I didn't really like Twilight. I thought it was a terrible book. I read it when I was in high school because I just had bad taste in books at the time. But yes, anyways, I would be sad. Also, I don't want a kind of scarred from that whole situation with like Blake Lively and It Ends With Us. And I don't want to be that author, you know, like people will hate on me if I get entangled into this like Hollywood drama. Oh, thank you for following AU, even though I make you sleep all the time. I make you sleep, then why are you following me, huh? Am I better than a Benadryl, huh? You're welcome. Yes, the Justin Baldoni thing. Oh my God, I was sucked into that. I was like, okay. You don't know for sure, okay? You don't know for sure if like she faked it or whatever, and we don't know the whole story because we weren't there. That's my thing, okay? That's my thing. But I would say it does seem like Blake Lively is at fault, and she like cried wolf and whatever, and like just because of her own shit, right? And I would be very upset if that was true. It's kind of like what happened with Kevin Hart. Do you guys know with Kevin Hart? His pregnant wife was fucking pregnant. And he went to Vegas and banged a stripper. I was like, motherfucker, you are the worst. Would you guys stay around because he was hella rich and a celebrity? Would you? I think I would. But like, fuck this guy. Fuck him, you know? Anyways, and then she blackmailed him, right? And she wanted to say that she was raped or whatever. So like, that was bad. I don't like those kind of stories because it makes me, when I've been harassed, I won't even believe myself because sometimes it's like a gray area. What happens when you're being harassed? Sometimes it's very gray. You're like, was that a graze? Did he mean to touch me there? But you know, like as a woman or as a person, you know the feeling when you're being harassed. You have that icky feeling. You didn't ask for it, okay? So when other people who actually didn't get harassed cry wolf and like pretend they got harassed for their own selfishness, I get pissed off because people don't believe women in the first place. You guys remember the story about the Stanford guy, and like he did rape that half Asian, half white woman, and like but he was a swimmer and they didn't believe her or whatever. Oh God, it's just so annoying. So then Because of that trauma, I don't believe myself, even though I know I'm being harassed. Sorry, I'm a thing now. But I support Justin Baldoni. I really think he seemed like a decent man, and he doesn't deserve to be crumpled and go through that mess. But he seems like he's doing all right. So yeah. Anyways, I don't want my book to become a movie. Just be a very successful author. That'd be like very happy with that. I don't know if I'll be a successful author. Did you guys know? I do sound like I have a lot of energy. I swear to God, I don't sound like this all the time. It's just because there's like a lot going on here. Who is Brooke Turner? Is that the Stanford guy? Sorry. You are name dropping so hard, kind of blue. I love it. What was I saying? You write a book on Amazon. Do you know 5 to 10% of them, I think, make $1,000 a year? Only. What was it? 90% of KDP authors make less than $1,000 a year. You know how much this book cost me already? It cost me $3,000 or $2,700. Like to do like the marketing. There's also so much crap to buy when you start a business. I don't know if I'll make the money back. You know, that's a little really hard for like, I don't know. What I was like talking to ChatGPT, I was like, the statistics are not in my favor. That's for sure. Yes, okay, you guys are so sad. Okay, let's move on then. Do you guys you know what? I'm just gonna ignore all the blowjob faces and the sleepy faces and talk to kind of blue or AU or as you say, as long as you guys want to engage with me in another way than sleeping. Because I don't know. I mean, if you guys, I don't know, this is life. Kind of blue, tell me more about yourself. What kind of music do you like? Or what kind of books do you like? Do you read? I like this little Hello Kitty thing. I don't remember what it's called, but yes, thank you for the emojis. Seriously, they're nicer emojis. You know, I'm gonna put sad emojis too, because anytime you put a sleepy emoji, I'm gonna put a sad heart, like my soul is dying a little, because that's how it feels. I think you guys like it. You guys like making me sad, huh? Oh, I'm supposed to end my Twitch now, or soon. I'm having such a good time with you guys, surprising me. I think I like what's it called? When you're a masochist. When you like being fucked with. Is that right? I think so. I'm a masochist. Let's see. I can't find an emoji. Maybe not like this. Looks good. That's how I feel when you guys put the sad sleeping whatever. My favorite book is The Stranger by Camus. I am looking it up. Ooh, you know, I was just talking to this guy. Hey, kind of blue, if you'd like to be on my Discord, this other guy, he's so cool. His favorite author is Albert Camus too. And I was just looking him up about his philosophy. I think he like really promoted absurdity or absurdism. I don't know if that's right, but like, we always believe in the philosophy of like bad shit happens, right? And then everyone says it happens for a reason. It happens for a reason. You never say that when it's like happy shit, right? No shit, happy stuff happens for a reason. But like, anyways, I don't like that saying because sometimes it's just random when bad things happen to people. And then doesn't mean that you're a bad person either. Like, I think that with karma too, because what my mom used to say is fucked up. My mom was a monk, but she's a fucked up monk. I don't believe in a lot of religion because of like fuckness. She was kind of fucked up. She really fucked with me. Thank you for following, kind of blue. I appreciate it. Anyways, so she believes in karma, but her karma's really warped. So then there was like this disabled guy that we knew, and then she said he must have been bad in his bad life or his other life, his previous life. He must have been bad because he is disabled now. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're gonna shit on this guy who has a hard life already and then say that he deserved that hard life because you assume that's something he did in a previous life, even though you don't even like know if there was a thing like as a previous life. We don't know for sure if there's reincarnation. You could believe in reincarnation, you could believe in God, you could believe in the universe, but you don't know for sure. And then you're just gonna say your assumptions and then put this on this guy who's already fucking disabled. Okay, sorry, I was so mad. Anyways, I like absurdity or the philosophy because it is random. Good things happen to bad people all the time. We see it all the time. Yes, and bad things happen to good people who don't deserve it all the time. So it's all absurd, you know? I don't want to believe that everything happens for a reason. I don't want to believe that I had bad karma, so bad shit happened to me. That's like all fucked. Fuck that. Like scrap that and just think things happen randomly, you know? Like fortune happens to people like, oh, if you guys know Fortunatus, I don't remember what's her name. She's a Greek god, I think, of fortune, and she has, I think it was a corn of, you know, like food in one hand. Like basically she has a lot of fortune, good fortune. And then she has this little thing that ticks. It's like, it's small. It just takes a little and then it moves your whole life. So like, I would think like Blake Lively. Blake Lively had a very amazing life. You know, she was not necessarily a Nepo baby, but she was connected to Hollywood. She had some beauty, you know, she had a nose job, whatever, good for her. You know, I wish I could do shit too. I wish I could do shit. I would look so much better if I could do shit to my body. Oh, and the shit I would do, oh my. That's another time, because I do have to leave. I will leave in 5 minutes, but what was I saying? And now her life is upside down, you know? So like fortune can be beneficial, and then sometimes it can be really hard, and you never know when it's gonna happen or what's gonna happen. I wouldn't say that you're a bad person because bad things happen to you, and I wouldn't say you're a good person because good things happen to you. I would look at your fucking character. Anyways, King, a kind of blue. Thanksgiving at your house must be lively. Only when I drink, actually. I'm usually really tired. I have a kid, and she drains me. You always have to be so a type of way in front of your kid, you know? Like, she's screaming at you, and you just want to, but you don't, right? And you're you want to, but you don't. You say things calmly. You say, oh, this is what you want. I see that you're upset. Da, da, da. So like most of the time I'm very drained. This right here is what I felt like when I was in my 20s. This is not usually who I am anymore. This is just who I am on the screen. And also because you guys are very lively people who like to troll me. Yes. Anyways, it's not always lively. I swear, I'm not usually this pumped up. I just happen to be in a good mood today. And I'm telling you, I will not always, I just want to, let's go. Expectation management is that sometimes I will be okay with taking a break, intermission, and like, that's just like, I just think it's okay I'm learning to be more integrated into who I am. So in philosophy, or I was talking to ChatGPT about integration, because he says that I'm very integrated, which also, it just means like, I can be funny, but I can also be serious. If I'm at a professional thing, I don't change who I am just because I'm in a professional setting. That's called modes. It's like if you're dating someone and then you want to look fun instead of like smart, then that's like a mode you're in. But like, I don't do that. It's like, I'll be smart because I had a smart thought, or I'll be dumb because I had a dumb thought. I won't like try to be something different. And that really fucks with me in my professional setting. Like a lot of people would be like, hey, you're supposed to be a certain way when you're professional. You're not supposed to be too open. You're not supposed to be too funny. And I'm just like, if that's not professionalism. Professionalism is getting your shit done, is doing it well, is doing it on time. Has nothing to do with your personality. Has nothing to do with how funny you are. Why can't you have fun when you're working anyways? Like, why not? You know, I don't know. Society's crazy. Kind of Blue says, I can't deal with Blake Lively after the plantation wedding. Okay, but did you know about her plantation wedding now? Or did you know about it when she got married? I feel like it wasn't a big thing back then, you know? But I like that you're not racist. That's good. This is kind of that kind of vibe here. Anyways, you know what? I think it's kind of hard. I would say that Blake Lively should be someone that looks at why she is okay with having her wedding at a plantation. I wouldn't say she's a bad person, okay? I know what she did. She's done a lot of bad stuff. I think she's done a lot of bad stuff. And I think I think we shouldn't cancel people. I think we should always have room for them to grow and learn, but they're not going to learn if all we do is cancel people or all we do is judge them. I think we should like ask them, why do you think you're okay with that? Or like, why would you, if you were in these other people's shoes, how would you feel? Like, would you feel, I think learning comes from coming from a more warm place. And I don't think we're in a society that does that a lot. I think we need to, I think people only listen to you if you aren't gonna come after them, aren't gonna cancel them. And I only say that because I want to learn and grow all the time. I have a lot of racist thoughts because I grew up in an Asian culture, and Asian people are super racist. We are one of the most racist motherfuckers in the whole wide world. And I have these thoughts and I want to unlearn them, but I also need grace while unlearning them. And I don't think if people were attacking me, I would want to learn to be less racist. That's where I'm coming from. Kind of Blue says she's married to Deadpool, so there's that at least. So you like Ryan Reynolds? I actually don't think he's that funny. I don't like his humor. I don't like Deadpool. Is that an unpopular opinion? I also don't like Lord of the Rings, the movies. I like the Amazon series. That was a good one. I heard that was a very unpopular opinion, but I don't know. To each their own, right? I don't like Deadpool. I don't like Ryan Reynolds humor. I think it's kind of like guy humor, but also it's just not mine. Doesn't like Lord of the Ring movies. Yes, can we not be friends now? You're still sleeping as you say? Here, I'm gonna put that not like this emoji again. You guys, or let me see, is there another sad one? Broke back. Why are these so awkward and ugly? I don't get Zenio emojis or like current culture. Culture is weird these days. I mean, I like the fashion. I do like the fashion these days more than millennial fashion, but culture's weird. There's a thing called ginger power, which sounds fucking racist, but I'm gonna put it because I thought it was kind of funny. Unfollow. Fine, unfollow me. You should find your own crew, you Lord of the Rings junkie, but like I'm not that. I don't care for Star Wars that much. Like I would watch it. I liked Rogue One, that was pretty good. But most of Star Wars, I feel like anyone that's really into Star Wars is into incest. Because why are you so into Star Wars? The biggest thing I know is that it's incestual. You want to make out with your sister. That's what I hear whenever someone says they're a huge Star Wars fan. Lord of the Rings. You know what I would say about Lord of the Rings? I would say it's so boring. You guys, I don't know why there was even the second. I think the second movie was super boring. I don't know. Padme, is it the guy or the girl? Who is this? Oh, yeah. What's her name? Natalie Portman's pretty hot in it. Yeah, for sure. That's true. But I would still say if you're a huge Star Wars junkie that you wanted to make out with your sister. Because why else are you so into it? I would say the same thing about Game of Thrones. I liked Game of Thrones. I'm not gonna like shit on Game of Thrones. Fuck, I'm staying longer than I'm supposed to because you guys are like cool. And this is not even my right time. If you guys are always on Thursdays, I'm never gonna be here. I'm sorry. I come on Fridays, mostly. Actually, not this week. Next week, too. Oh, God. My week, because my kid is in summer, so it's all fucked. So I'll be on next Saturday at 10 a.m. Yes. But most of the times, I'm supposed to be on. Oh, fuck. And then the next week, it's Monday the 14th. It's all on Discord. If you guys want to go on Discord, I'm always very lively on Discord. And we talk about a lot of these kind of like bigger things and like shit on culture. And you guys can troll me there too. But usually I'm on Fridays at 9 a.m. And if you guys are never on then I'll never see you again. But it was really nice seeing you guys. And I'm so glad to have had you sleep. I made you sleep. That's good. You weren't here for this, but I have a baby bottle and I like to drink from it. I was saying before you guys were on that I think that it's important that you stay kid-like, not like irresponsible. Like do your fucking taxes and be a good person and vote and like be responsible, but also be a fucking kid because like why not? So here I am. The breast milk. It's not breast milk, sorry. The teat soothes me, okay? It soothes me. And you'll be lying if you say that the teat doesn't soothe you either. What the fuck kind of logic is that? I was just kidding by. What do you mean? What's the logic between being a kid still? Best Freudian slip of all time. Hey, you know what? My kid sucked on my teeth too, and she'll have mommy issues too, so whatever. And you know what? Might as well say it. I am a big Star Wars fan. Which I'm not. I didn't care for it. But you know what? Yes. Who doesn't like the teeth, okay? It is comforting. Do you guys agree? Or am I being crazy right now? This is like so TMI. So, but you know what? My channel kind of is like that. You hear me talking about my irritable bowel syndrome all the time. Yeah. Actually, this funny story, the last story, and then I have to go. And then, well, maybe I'll answer all of your shit if you guys comment. But I had this, like, I used to work in this thing, and then I had this very, like, heftier Hispanic man. He was like one of my best friends at work, like my work husband. But I had irritable bowel syndrome, and I smelled so rancid. I smelled like always so bad. So this is like a Hispanic, oh crap. Oh, I gotta take in my trash. Okay, whatever. Hispanic heftier man, and we're in a group, and I'm farting because I can't help myself because, you know, irritable bowel syndrome. And then I'm farting up a storm. And then they judge him. They think it's him that's doing it. And then he's like, it's not me. And then I don't say anything. It's so fucked up. But I don't want to. Who wants to admit they have irritable bowel syndrome that smells so bad in front of everyone that's smelling it? You know, you don't want to admit that kind of shit. So yeah, that was bad. They fart profiled him. I'm so grateful he was my work husband. He was kind of my IBS beard. I would call him my IBS beard. No one knew it was me. Okay, agreed, teats are awesome. Yes, they are. See, I'm not crazy for drinking from a milk bottle. I'm just saying sometimes it's nice because I don't drink alcohol anymore, or I don't drink as much as I used to. I barely drink anymore. So this takes the edge off. It's weird, but you know, it takes the edge off. Anyways, it was so great meeting everyone. I'm so glad you all followed me. I hope you guys could come. Typically on Fridays, again, this next 3 weeks is not going to be like this. So if you could be here on those days, then great. If you can't, I'm on Discord. And if this was the only time that we had together, I had a really good time, and it was not in the stars. But you guys are beautiful people, and I'm glad I let you guys sleep. You enjoyed your boredom here. Thank you. Okay, bye guys. Have a good rest of your day, kind of blue. Please, if you like, I'm on Discord. I chat a lot, so definitely could continue on there. Canadian man. I think you're a man. I don't know for sure. Because I'm a woman and I was saying I like teats too, so I don't know. You could be either. You could be anything. Tell me your, what's it called? It's not gender. What is it called? The he, she, they thing. Whenever. On Discord. Okay, have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys. Yes, your pronouns. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you. I have apraxia and dyslexia. I think fast, and I know I'm smart, but I do not remember shit. Like, the guy I was talking to on Discord, he said I have a high emotional IQ. I do. I have he said my EQ is high. And I was talking to my husband, and I was like, what's EQ? And he laughed at me. And then I said, it's because I have a high EQ, but I have a low IQ. Anyways, it's just because I have apraxia, and I'm like, words are hard. Anyways, he, she. Okay, I mean, oh no, he, him. Okay. Yes. Have you heard of I don't know what this is. No, I have not, and I will look it up. And then I have to go, you guys, but thank you so much for coming, and thank you for following me. It all helps me. Please, if you want to read spicy novel about, like, a vampire having sex with a nymph, they have, like, very fun sex, like sucking on neck kind of sex, good stuff. It's good stuff. It's practically porn. I tell myself, I swear, this is like my profession. If anyone asks me, not in real life because I don't want to be like that girl, but like I am webcam girl, and my profession is to arouse people. But it's kind of true, but not true, Anyways, let's see. Intense fear of or anxiety. Okay. Of vomiting. Why are you talking about this? Oh wait, a phobia that can cause distress and interfere with a person's daily life. Oh, is this because of my irritable bowel syndrome? Is that why you're saying that? But this is for fear of vomiting, right? I'm not spoiling nothing. You wouldn't expect him to suck on her neck? He's a vampire. All right. Nah. Oh, you have a fear of vomiting. Why? Can I like pretend to gag, and would that bother you? Because you've been like putting those sleepy faces on this whole time. So I want to like give it back to you, As you say, I want to give it back to you. And I pretend to vomit in front of you. I love vomiting, by the way. I mean, I'm not bulimic, but like when I was a party girl, when I was younger, I throw up all the time. And I liked it because I would drink more and then I'd lose weight. I love that. That's amazing. Right? The ultimate revenge. You wouldn't care if I pretended to throw up in front of you? What if I put only videos of people vomiting? Huh? I got to go. I gotta pick up my kid. Okay, you guys. It was nice. I'm on Discord. Bye. Nice seeing you guys. Nice meeting you all.